MLB Network has baseball from the Valley of the Sun, Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, number 16.
And a called strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Temperature 86 degrees here tonight as we get this one started. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And the pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Marte has it. And a good throw gets him, one gone. So digging in now, A.J. Pollock. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Had the green light, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Marte ranging into shallow right. 2 down. Now at the plate, Corey Seager. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to first. Right to Gonzalez. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This one's down to third. Kloof has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Alan Hansen the next to bat.
Alan Hansen.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Here's Yasmani Tomas. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
First baseman number 44.
First
Paul
pitch of the at-bat.
Goldschmidt.
And the changeup is way low that time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. The relay, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Coming to the plate now, Trevor Plouffe, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. For Goldschmidt, that's double number 3 so far on the year. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Tough slider down low for a strike. The big lead off a second. Now the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Here's the 2-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Gutierrez is there. Let's see if they test it. And they get the double play at third. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway.
Franklin Gutierrez.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Hank Conger. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the first pitch. Bouncer down the line. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Pitch is taken, but he rings him up. That's the 3rd out, and it puts an end to the inning.
Now batting, Yasiel Puig. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Yasiel Puig.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here it comes. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gutierrez on the move, but this will land out there just foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Batting 8.
Digging in now, Logan Forsythe. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. In tied at 93, ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Count is 1 and 2.
Lays off 2-2 now. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Puig off for second. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. The pitcher, Scott Kazmir, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set. Here it comes. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
Well, Matt, I expect him to square around at least one more time. Most pitchers here in this situation, they will bunt with 2 strikes if they need to.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Hernandez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Tomas sprinting after it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Fielder number 11.
So striding forward now, A.J. Pollock. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
3-0 now. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Number 5.
Here's Corey Seager, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Paul Goldschmidt. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Up onto the balcony and gone. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Trevor Plouffe.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. That gets down, and the inning continues. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue. At least 1 more batter. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one, as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Bourne. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Marco Hernandez steps in. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Hernandez.
Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. Coming to the plate now, Michael Bourne. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First offering on its way. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware. On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Ready with the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. So stepping in, Robbie Ray. A fairly clear sacrifice situation. Here with 2 on and nobody out. Matt Adams will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it. High fastball right there with a 2-strike count.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Riding in once again, Ketel Marte. Second at-bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Into the windup and the pitch. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's around first, heading for two. Around second now and headed for third. And he's safe. Alan Hansen the next to bat. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Here's Yasmani Tomas as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Oh, that was a nice pitch. A changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Franklin Gutierrez. 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And a throw behind the runner at third. And a dive, but he's back in. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Riding in, Hank Conger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Kazmir into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Late that time for a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Zach Godley answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Godley.
In now is Yasiel Puig. No official at bat for him, but he has. Has scored a run in this one.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Ball one. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. In the air now out to left field. Tomas has a read on it. 1 out. Into the box now. Logan Forsythe. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Scott Kazmir. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 0-1. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Too high. Ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Here in the 4th. First baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Marwin Gonzalez.
A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Benintendi has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for route number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marco Hernandez. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so Kazmir's looking good to start the inning. Michael Bourne at the plate now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Michael Bourne.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. 5 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this is fouled at the plate. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Ready once again, A.J. Pollock. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Here's the pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Hit to third. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter,
Here's
number
Corey
5.
Seager. He's
Shortstop,
singled in 2 trips to the
Corey
plate thus far.
Seager.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
The batter.
Digging in and looking for more, Paul Goldschmidt. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Favorable call in there for a strike. That misses, 1-2. Here's a look over to first. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the
Here's
Dodgers,
Trevor Plouffe standing
third
in.
baseman,
He's 1 for 2 in the
Trevor
ball game.
Plouffe.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Had to protect on 1-2, and this is a fly ball out to straightaway right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Zach Godley. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. First offering on its way. Down the third baseline. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pollock on the run, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Digging in once again, Alan Henson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Up next for the
Ready for another shot now. Yasmani Tomas. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Kazmir sets. Here comes the first pitch. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now at the plate, Franklin Gutierrez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Godley is on his way home. The runner from second crosses the plate, and he'll get in there safely. Here's Hank Conger. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Hank Conger.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Ready with the 1-0. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Here it is on 3-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Puig coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Yasmani Grandal.
Leading off for the
He's
Dodgers,
0 for 2 thus far in this
catcher,
one.
Number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Curveball that time, not even close.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Right fielder, number 66.
Striding in once again, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. 0-1, here it comes. Dribbled up the line. But that one rolls foul. Nobody out, runner on first. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gutierrez moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batter number 13.
Digging in and looking for more, Logan Forsythe. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Ripped down the line. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And he is in there. So striding in, Scott Kazmir. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Belanger has come out into the on-deck circle now, as that's going to spell the end for Scott Kazmir. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Andrew Chafin
comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as Jason Worth begins to stretch in the on-deck circle.
Jason Worth.
Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly to second for 1 on the first. And how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Yimi Garcia is into the ball game now, as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Yimi Garcia. This change for the Dodgers. Now playing left field, number 28. Jason
Marwin Gonzalez
Worth
will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
First baseman, Marwin
Skied into
Gonzalez.
straightaway right. On the move is Puig. 1 down.
Now batting,
Marco Hernandez steps in. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting,
Michael Bourne at the plate now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
A.J. Pollock.
Into the windup and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a liner. And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double. Here's Corey Seager, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Seager.
He's set. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tomas has it in his tracks. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Ready once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a... And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
Now batting, third
Here's
baseman.
Trevor Plouffe standing in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Now
J.J.
pitching for the
Hoover
Diamondbacks,
takes the mound to try to
number
get out of
60,
this mess. There are
Jay
2 on with only 1 away.
Hoover.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way out in front. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
The catcher, number 9.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani
Yasmani
Grandal. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here. In the 7th inning.
Your attention,
Hara
please.
will come on out
Now
of the
pitching
bullpen
for
as
the
he'll be
Diamondbacks,
appearing in his 3rd game
number
this season.
39.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Tomas going back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the
It's
inning.
time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in, Hara. He's newly
Leading up
entered
for the
into the
Diamondbacks.
ball game, so this will be his first
Catcher.
trip to the plate here in
Your
inning number
attention, please.
7. Kyle
Bench hitting for
Schwarber
the
is up off the
Diamondbacks.
bench as he'll be
Number
asked to
12.
get something started in the
Kyle
home half of the
Schwarber.
7th. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And eesh, not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
He froze him on the fastball there. Kyle Schwarber is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Hansen.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Here it comes, 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0. 1 out and a runner on third. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
The batter. Left
now in the
fielder.
box, Yasmani Tomas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sergio Romo takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Romo.
Jake Lamb will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning.
Lamb.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Here it comes, 0-2. Bounce to first. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. Here's Franklin Gutierrez, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Jason Hayward will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Line drive to left. Catch made by Worth, and now here's the runner breaking from third. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Hank Conger. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 delivery. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 out with the man at first. Throw to first. Not in time. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Jensen
attention,
has
please.
been summoned from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
as he'll
for
do
the
so to
Diamondbacks.
start the 8th.
Number 45. This changed defensively for the Diamondbacks. Now playing right
And now
field,
is Yasiel
number
Puig.
67,
0 for 2 with a walk for him.
Jason
So far.
Hayward.
Eighth inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 1-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Yasiel Puig is retired to kick off the inning. Popped high in the air. Jensen is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Sergio Romo, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Chase Utley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pitcher Romo. Number 27, Chase Utley.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Pulled toward right center field. Hayward is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mike Minor is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67, Mike Minor. This change for the Dodgers. Now playing left
Marwin
field,
Gonzalez
number
will be the
41.
first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. And that misses. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Hard hit towards center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
For the Diamondbacks,
Digging in the switch hitter, Marco Hernandez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In the air, out to right. Puig giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Michael Bourne. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And inside with the breaking pitch that almost got him between the eyes. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Forsythe takes it in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here's Jason Worth. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Jason
Mark Melanson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 43, Mark Melanson.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Into the box, A.J. Pollock. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Ready on 1-2. This is fouled back and out of play into the VIP seats behind home plate. Again, a 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bourne looks up. And it's gone. Here's Corey Seager. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch coming. Here it is. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Cut fastball inside, ball one.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
This ball's grounded foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. 49,033 get up as one here at Chase Field. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Conger. But the throw is not in time, and this game isn't over yet. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Fernando
attention, please.
Rodney gets the call
Now
here
pitching
as he'll
for the
try and look
Diamondbacks,
for one out to
number
finish this
56.
thing off.
Fernando Rodney.
Chris
Your
Young
attention, please.
will be called upon
Big
here to
hitting for
hit with
Los
the
Angeles.
game on the line.
Number 30, Chris Young.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks: 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Dodgers, 7 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 49,033. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field.
First opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the LA Dodgers and the Houston Astros. Astros baseball starts right now. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Fielder Andrew Benintendi.
And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Conforto moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock. He brings a stellar batting average into this one, just shy of 380 on the season. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Corey Seager. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off speed.
And the center fielder is under it to make a catch, and the inning is over. In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Sean Shea.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Ready with another 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Seager ranging up the middle. No problem here. 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kevin Kiermaier. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Little dribbler up the first base line. He's got to hurry, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. So digging in now, Manny Machado. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's Machado with a drive. Well hit to deep left field. It's up and out of here into the archways. Here's Chris Bryant now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Chris Bryant.
Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now another one hit deep to left. Benintendi retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. He's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Popped up. In there, a base hit. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in.
Third baseman number 3, Trevor Plouffe.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. And this one gets away. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's Jason Worth as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Goldschmidt is on his way home. And a relay home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Coming to the plate now, Yasiel Puig. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Puig off for second. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. At the plate, Logan Forsythe. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Drilled on the ground to short. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Batting 6.
Here's Jed Jerko now.
Designated hitter, Jed Jerko.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Into the windup and the pitch. Late that time for a strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it to Cabrera for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in, Corey Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Conforto. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Michael Conforto.
Too high, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That misses, 2-0. Miller readies the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And that's in there, 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to short, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
Catcher, Jason Castro.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, John Jay. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Cut fastball misses, 2-2. Runners are at first and third with none out. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Center fielder,
standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set, and the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, The defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he misses 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And now time called here, and I believe a balk has been called. Indeed it has, and that's going to break our deadlock as well, as it's going to give him a 1-run lead. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's Manny Machado now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Line drive to center field, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Bryant, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
First baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. And the pitch on 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera onto the grass makes the play, 1 away.
Third baseman,
here's Trevor
number
Plouffe
3.
standing in.
Trevor
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting,
Jason Worth comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled straight back. And no, he can't make the play. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Kiermaier. And the inning is over. In now is Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The Astros, first baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, it got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. Seager up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now in the box, Jed Jerko. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, 0-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single. Stepping in and ready for another shot as Dribble Cabrera. He popped out in his first trip.
Cabrera.
Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Miller sets. First pitch on the way. Swing hard liner to left center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Standing in, Jason Castro. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. From the stretch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But you've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kiermaier's got a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Jay has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 13,
digging in now, Logan Forsythe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. In now, John Jay. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Fielder, Sean Shea.
Now a ball rolled softly to second. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Digging in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Kiermaier.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Benintendi A range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. On to first, a double play. Here's Manny Machado now. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Miller into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Whoa, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Now Miller on 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. Line to the right side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And he'll step off and try again. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Here's the 1-2 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another shot now. A.J. Pollock, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something. Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
3-0 now. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. They look for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's the exact pitch he wants him to swing at, that ball down in the zone. Double play situation. That's where you get that double play ball. You got to know how he's going to try to go after you in all situations.
And he'll make it to second base on what ought to be ruled a passed ball. And with 2 outs, that one could come back to haunt him. Paul Goldschmidt stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Digging in once again, Pedro Alvarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Pedro Alvarez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Giving chase is Benintendi.
He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Seager is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Miller gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforto. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Michael Conforto.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Castro.
Adam Liberatore will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Adam Liberatore.
Wilson Ramos will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Ramos.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. In now, Trevor Plouffe. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Trevor Plouffe.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jay ranging back. He's there and records the first out. Here's Jason Worth. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Striding in once again, Yasiel Puig. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And they won't come into Puig as he'll lay off and take the walk. Ready once again, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
On the ground up the middle to Cabrera for 1 on the first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
Second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Logan Forsythe. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he's safe. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at-bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Kiermaier is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. In now is John Jay. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Astros right now would do anything to get this leadoff hitter on.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. He was a double play victim last time around. This is skied into short left center. On the move is Pollock. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Manny Machado now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Chris Bryant now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that misses ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And a whiff at a good slider that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Striding in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Andrew Benintendi.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This one's flared out toward left. Conforto coming on. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, A.J. Pollock. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Corey Seager. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Conforto racing back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
First baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose.
Please.
Pedro Baez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Pedro Baez. Now catching, number 46, Wilson. Ramos.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Jed Jerko. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? Trying to pick things up where he left off as Drupal Cabrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So digging in now, Michael Conforto. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Minor.
Jake Marisnick will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Marisnick.
Yulieski Gurriel will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock on the run, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Ken Giles. This change for the Astros. Now playing left field, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And Alvarez is there to take it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now the 0-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Designated hitter.
Stepping into the box, Jason Worth. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still 8 strong innings from him. Really showed a lot in this one.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs on 9 hits. 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 4 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dallas Keuchel. His record is now 2-0. Credit to save to Ken Giles is first. The loss goes to Shelby Miller. He falls to 1-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros